Are blooming all across the South right now, but before you go out and buy one, there's a few things that you need to know. The first and most important thing you need to consider is going to be the mature size of the crepe myrtle that you're getting. It needs to match the spot that you're going to be putting it. There are so many people that don't realize that there are crepe myrtle varieties that can be at maturity as short as 2.5 feet, and there are others that can get up to 20, 30 feet or more in height. And of course, there's everything in between. But one of the biggest mistakes I see people make is they'll buy a crepe myrtle that's quite small when they purchase it, not realizing that it's one of the varieties that will end up getting really tall. And so they end up doing what we call crepe murder or crepe mutilation, where they will be cutting off the crepe myrtle in order to try and control its size. It's so much easier if you just choose a variety that's going to grow to the size that you want it to be for that spot. Next, you want to consider the colors, because there are so many different colors available in crepe myrtles, as far as whites and different shades of pinks and lavender and even reds. But not only is there a wide variety of bloom colors, there are also now a wide variety of leaf colors. There are some light green leaves along with darker green, and then now they've gotten into even some red and even purple and black leaf variety of crepe myrtles, which makes it a really cool statement and contrast, even if it's not in bloom at the moment. And lastly, I would consider the timing of when you want to buy and plant these plants. I actually like to purchase them whenever they're in bloom, because whenever they're not blooming, it's hard to see what exactly the true color is going to be, because oftentimes, even if you Google the name or the variety of that crepe myrtle, you're going to see different hues depending on how they've edited those pictures. And so to get the true color, you need to see it when it's actually blooming. Just keep in mind that if you are planting going into the summer months, you are going to have to water this plant more frequently until it gets established. But once you're past that first summer, crepe myrtles are very drought tolerant, and you won't need to supplementally water them as much as your other plants in the landscape. So head into your local garden centers and see what kind of selection they have for beautiful blooming crepe myrtles right now.